saying a certain word.
Button is hit.
Me and Sana both know better than one person saying a certain word.
um.
Don't get me involved in your antics.
All right.
Noisy.
So, do you guys want to kind of like go to the next morning? You want to stay on the same day? What are we doing here? What did?
See, you're asking a group of people who need the group to be here to do this.
I say we just wake up, man.
At this point, you're basically only missing one person. So,
Yeah.
I mean, continuing the plot is not that far outside of the realm of like, so if we wait for everybody to be here before we do any plot stuff, we will never get anywhere and this campaign will never end.
No, I understand, and that's where I'm also trying to figure out with the group too. Because every time I try to ask the majority of the group, everyone never ever decided.
Hey, I just follow along with the homies. If we're going a certain
I think
way.
we just go mess up the Wyvern.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to make a call because then it becomes my story and not our story. So like, I'm trying
That's
not to
why
be
I
the
just said
leader.
it. That
Yeah.
way, that is me contributing, saying this is what Atlas would like to do. He
Okay.
heard there's a thing to beat up, and as he has tendencies, um,
As I'm still crying because of our level and looking at what you're trying to kill.
Also, let's not forget though that this is the last of the bounties that you guys have left. You did do
No, this
everything
is
else.
the last. Yeah, this is our last bounty. That's why I've been holding on to it. I still don't want to use it.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay,
then like
fuck it.
because that's seemingly the only thing that we really need to do.
yeah. I would say that hands down, Simon would probably want to. That's the last bounty. When he has that information.
Alright,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Let's just go do it.
Just making sure we're all on the same page here. We're on level 4, correct?
Ye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just also make sure we all have at least roughly about 90-ish gold apiece.
Let me check. That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Here's your weather for the
Inventory.
day.
I just
Yes,
want
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yes.
I just want to double check
I'm
our
more.
resources just to make sure in case we need to pull everything or
I'm
if
about to say,
needed
in
to
case we need to revive someone.
yes, or revive someone or even if needed to like pay for certain things as a group or personally.
Don't worry. I have a dice set. I can use it for our advantage.
Don't worry, bro. I have almost half 1,000 gold pieces.
What?
Yes, I have 500. I am a merchant. I
Nice.
make money.
Your money.
Yeah, you
Okay, yeah, so off to the Wyvern, my fellow group of adventurers.
So that's what I'm saying is like I make money, so y'all can make sure I have my shit. I can make sure we got money.
So wait, anything else besides like it's just a Wyvern we have to like take care of? Is it
Yeah,
like
no.
destroying
So
something?
so if I remember correctly, our bounty on the Wyvern was supposed to be it said to take care of it. We don't know if whether it's to kill it yet or not. We don't really have any information on it except that it's supposedly nearby and it's been causing havoc. That's all we know really.
Not
So
really
I do
havoc.
know that.
It's been eating livestock, so it's causing a problem for
Well,
um
it hasn't eaten the humans yet, so technically I consider just havoc.
Wake you up.
but it
If it was
also
eating
hasn't
humans, I
attacked
consider
any
it terror.
humans. It's just been doing what it needed to survive,
it's just been
basically.
eating the food. It's just
Yeah,
been
so
eating the food.
it's considered just more of just surviving. So it's more of a havoc, not a terror
Okay, okay.
yet. Perks of knowing these things. It's kind of bad and good. Anyway, to hey, so on the wanted poster, does it say where to meet up for this wyvern? Does it show a picture of who we have to seek for the information? Like, what's on the poster itself?
So on the back of it actually is a sort of crudely drawn map that leads you outside of town into the forest and um, kind of along like a not so well beaten path. to a cave of sorts.
Okay.
It was just
Oh
easier
yeah.
to print them that way for convenience.
REA, can you post a picture of how you looking or how your body's changed today? Or has it not changed from last time?
Oh my god, I can't look at chat and I see a cow.
Hey, at least it ain't that certain cow.
Aria's like, shit, now I have to choose. What do I look like
I know,
today?
right? I know, right? Ari's now searching through his like scroll of photos, trying to pick one to post. The hell's happening with my Twitch? Your stream's just non-stop loading for me. That's weird. Why is it for some reason, Sano, all I hear for that photo is mama, 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 mama.
So that's my mood right now.
No, bird.
This is how Sano feels because we're about to go fight a wyvern or gonna talk to it sternly.
Mama, 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 mama.
I'm gonna talk no jutsu.
Oh my god, you're gonna do the vulture thing again.
This time we'll get a wyvern.
Make the wyvern contemplate, is sheep really worth dying for?
Is the cycle of life something you really want to understand?
Don't you want to fight it for once? Do something else? Maybe be someone? Come join us! Become brother! Take my hand!
Yeah, if I'm able to talk to it. Yeah, that's how I'm probably trying to.
Okay, so
Get
we'll
some-
follow. I'm down to follow the map to the cave. Who else is down?
Yeah, I think that's a great
Yeah.
idea. Oh, I feel like
I'm
Yes,
on my
Sano.
way.
yeah.
I'm
We
on
just
my way.
are we,
from
are we
Russia.
are we gonna be walking in like a straight line, like whistling? Like
Why did I
Over
just
the hill
picture
and
a scene
through
from
the
Shrek
woods to
2?
grandmother's house we
Thanks to you,
go.
Atlas.
yep, exactly.
Alice, because you say that, I instantly picture the scene from Shrek 2. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I'd
I'm on
probably
my
be like
way.
formation wise. I'd definitely be like in the middle.
I'll probably be in the front leading since I have the map that leads us to the cave.
Yeah, most likely.
You're making the short gnome lead us.
Yes. It's a rock.
Is this the rock? No. Wait, it might
Can
be.
we go in
It looks
height
kind of.
order? Can we go in height order? It's all
Hey, all I gotta say is, for some reason, the one that our REs look today looks more like a tomboyish version of Jester. But yeah, so we gonna go kill, tame, or otherwise take a wyvern.
yes.
All right. So, for the sake of getting this started, do you guys want to just skip there or kind of experience the journey a little bit?
For the sake of whatever you want to do, did you want us to encounter anything while we're going to the wyvern cave? If not, then we'll just go. We'll just start at the wyvern cave.
I'm asking you guys if, I mean, because otherwise I could just set a timer and you guys can just role play with each other on the way there.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
mind trying to figure out more about each other.
Yeah, that's always fun. That's always fun. Character talk.
All right. Character development. I hate you. I hate you too. All right.
Shakes hand.
Yep.
Character development. I want to kill you. I want to kill you too. It's mutual. All right. See you in 10.
Yeah, but yeah, Sano would definitely just be kind of following the little gnome man and whistling a nice tune.
Echo, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Alright, so I guess as we walk in, so
Rockin', rockin' and
I
rollin'.
know we talked about why you guys came here, but we never really talked where you're from. So where are you from? Because I'm kind of the biggest guy out of all of us right now.
Steer back.
I don't think that's me.
I puff out my chest as I think you're talking about me.
Sure, buddy. It can be you, buddy.
Thank
I
you.
d-
I think I am excited. You think you were gonna die? He says very
Nah, don't think I'm gonna
nonchalantly.
die.
I never I don't know. Do we have the physical capabilities of eating up a wyvern?
Well, considering how I know my own strengths, I'd say no.
You gotta
But-
change that mindset.
Look, I don't know where you're from. I don't know how you were raised. I'm not here to question it. But where I'm from, I don't think, even if there was a million of me, would defeat a wyvern anytime soon.
As you say this to me, I kind of put my hand on your shoulder, kind of crouching down at an angle.
Buddy,
It's okay.
That's just 'cause you're...
What?
I was just gonna say, buddy, that's because you're small. A million of you wouldn't even be able to reach a wyvern.
I'm gonna give you that Stewie look.
He kind of.
Bring it, short stuff.
Hey! I'm sorry that we weren't born like you, but we're
Alright,
sure you're proud.
Just for that, I'm gonna fucking walk in front of goddamn Sana where you're the only one in front of me. I'm gonna cast fucking shock, thunder wave.
Oh,
my
no.
god. You're horrible.
Roll the hit.
Oh, trust me, I will. I just want to make sure. I want to double check my thunder wave spell.
So we're just joking around. Ha ha ha. Sano's
Yeah, it's just it's fine.
Sano kind of like awkward laugh, like seeing what's about to occur. Kind of goes towards REA and just be like, "Hey, who do you think is gonna win?"
hey, hey, you come here often?
Well, I think this. I don't know who. Well, I don't know like the new form, but I would just go to the new person. I'm assuming that would be her or him. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Shockity shock shock.
Thunder wave.
Yeah, they're so awkward.
Oh wow, I have a first level spell as a cantrip. Nice. Okay. Oh, so you must make a con save.
I have to make a con save?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Saving throw. Oh, heck yeah. I get a +3.
Not one, not one, not one, not one, not one, not
Oh
one.
my god!
16,
stop.
so 19 total.
Damn. Oh, just switch over to session, TC.
Oh, yeah, oops.
Ah, okay, you work, you good.
What are you guys doing? Stop that right now.
It's fine, it's fine. He missed.
Yes.
It's just a little tickle. It's fine.
I like how you got
Roll save again.
I like how you got this. The screenshot
Yes.
to drop it in.
Do it again. Okay. Just keep doing it until you fail. This is why I don't allow the spells outside of combat to regenerate. Do it again. Do it again. Alrighty, let's get to the fucking wyvern. But yeah, no, you guys didn't really answer my question though. Where are you from? Like, we asked, like, we answered last time of why you're here. Where are y'all from?
I'd assume that I came from a woman.
No shit, Sherlock. What's next? You gonna tell me you have a dick?
Oh my god! No, nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I guess we just, I just come from, I don't know. I don't really know my like childhood that much, you know. I don't really talk about it, so it's really awkward for me. I'm bad. Social kind of just grumbles, horribly talking.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm excited to get this final bounty done, and then we can just get out of here. Because the world is so vast and big that we gotta keep exploring, and I'd assume that we'd
I
want to
forgot
figure out more.
how much was the bounty on the Wyvern again?
2,500
A piece or 500 for the just
total.
okay.
What's heaven? Looks at Atlas.
What's hell? Looks at Alice.
Perfect strategy. But yeah. Yeah, backstory. Great times.
You try to figure out the party, but the party doesn't want to be figured out.
We're all antisocial. The group of weird ass people who are traveling to get there. They don't really talk.
We just for some reason get shit done together. It just somehow works.
The silent hammering. Oh.
What about REA?
Oh my god. We're gonna become the whisper for fucking Shrek, just we'll be whispering this shit to the people.
I'm
we
on
knock
my
out.
way. I'll sing that as we're like walking.
Oh,
You guys
I'm
have
on
been
my
kind of
way.
you guys have been kind of like talking to each other, but like, what about REA? Atlas has jumped in, but like,
I've been waiting for RA to message anything to jump in, but RA hasn't really
Yeah, I tried. I
got
said
really
hi.
stuff.
been saying anything.
I did say hi.
Got to do stuff. Must do.
Well,
No,
what?
not,
I don't know. Alice is just really tall. It makes me feel sad. Oh my god.
huh?
That sounds interesting.
Your parents are kinky.
That sounds like a
Oh
story
my
that needs explaining.
Now this is a D&D story I want to watch be animated.
I look up, still being shorter than him as he bends down. A little white and blue tear comes from my right eye. It's like, why? Why do you have to taunt me so much? You're such a
As I look,
big
as I
man.
look at them both.
The tear comes from your eye.
And I look up at them both.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Um, I was gonna like look over at Atlas and then look back at REA and be like, uh, so is the power that you do or the magic that you do, does it constantly change your appearance? Because that seems more like an inconvenience than anything. Do you know how like you learn that magic? And Zarok, you're short.
Fuck you.
Short, man.
I swear to God, the minute I learn fireball, I'm fireballing all of us to hell.
I don't believe in hell. I won't go there.
I will create the 9 pits of hell right where we stand the minute I learn fireball.
Watch it from a distance. But yeah,
I will make sure you're a center
oh,
point.
yeah, Sano would ask RA that a couple questions as they continue to walk, just to try to have conversation still. Any other topic that would probably come up is just, I don't know, magic. But we already know like what we can kind of do. But yeah, awkward social grouping.
Silent social grouping.
Yeah, it's hurting me.
Ugh.
It hurts me. The Wyvern.
Well, my timer just went off.
There we go. Perfect timing. Wyvern time.
That was really awkward.
Oh, that hurt.
Alright, so, as you guys, continue through the forest, you're following the map, and it's actually surprisingly well written. You approach the mouth of a cave. It seems to be a very deep cave. It doesn't seem to be a very dark cave. It's not ominous. It's not obvious that, you know, probably thousands of things have died here. It's not decrepit. It doesn't look like anybody's living here. It just looks like a cave.
Okay, just because of that alone, and for some reason the random flyer leads us here, I'm gonna go. Whoa. Some don't seem right.
Yeah, this seems way too ominous.
I
This
literally
is way
said it's
too-
not ominous! I literally said it's not
Nothing.
ominous.
Well, Sano thinks differently than you say.
There's a lot of nothing for a whole lot of something.
Yes, see? The unknown scares me.
Like, logically, there's a whole lot of nothing for a lot of something, and it just don't add up. So
I wrote
something's
in there.
off.
Yeah, now this don't make sense.
I
This
just-
math don't math.
I just run in there.
No. No.
Goes
Yes.
down in a blazing hell of glory.
Guess what?
Like,
If we're not,
There's
there's nothing else that we can do. I'm not trying to walk slow.
Just out of
I'm trying to run.
curiosity, this cave's entrance is a small, long, wide, narrow.
It's pretty wide, but it's a little bit narrow from top to bottom. But it's wide
Alright,
across.
Narrow from top to bottom, as in my like thick ass can't get through, or narrow from top to bottom, as in like I have to crouch a little bit.
You'll probably have to crouch a little bit, yeah. But it's very wide across. So from left to right, it's very wide, but it's not very tall up and down, if that makes better sense.
Yeah, okay, that makes much more sense.
So how tall is the mouth of this? How large is the mouth of this cave? Like, if we're to, from us seeing it, how large is the estimation?
It's 2 feet tall.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Are
it's
we
2 feet
fighting a
tall?
wyvern or a worm?
What do you mean?
it's 2 feet tall. What do you mean? How does
Fighting
this
a
work?
wyvern or a worm?
Fine, sorry, Zarok, go kick its ass. It's
Yeah,
smaller than you are.
Yeah, you got this.
No one else but me can fit.
Oh yeah, it's 2 feet tall. Like, what? Come again?
What is this? Lyric?
Ooh. So further into
It's still 2 feet tall. It's still 2
No.
feet tall.
further into the mouth of the cave, it looks like it continues for a while at the same height, but it's hard to tell if it opens up later on.
It's 2 feet tall for 2 miles.
No, I swear.
I guess I don't know you gotta go in there by yourself, homie.
Most
Hey,
I'm freaking
yo, I
crawling.
can swear we at the back entrance. Let's go around or something. Like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, you
Look, I'm crawling in there.
Yo, Larry can kill me here.
I think I'm gonna stay outside.
You know what? Do we really need the Wyvern?
Just do we need this?
Yes,
Is
yes
it
we do.
necessary?
Yes, it is very necessary. You're gonna run your little Nomi butt through that hole, and we're gonna slowly follow as best as you can. I think that's the best.
Oh my god, you do like I'm 3 foot tall. I'm gonna have to hunch over.
You
Hey, at
got
least
this.
you can fit.
You could bear crawl it too.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I could bear crawl, but that would just be a bad moment for everyone.
I can bear crawl. You can't.
Okay, but imagine if I was bear crawling,
No,
like
Alice,
you would
I think
you would have
I
to belly
think you're-
crawl.
Alice,
yeah,
you don't understand.
I would have
I
to belly
think your
crawl, and then
thumb
my ass would
barely
be in
fits
Rock's
the
face.
hole.
Oh my god.
I think your thumb alone is enough to block the hole.
I mean, if it ever tries to escape, we'll make it'll be stopped.
You know what? How far does the hole like go straight for before I see a turn or go upward, downward, inside out, wherever?
Oh, before it gets bigger.
Loop de loop.
Does that mean that you're going in to investigate this?
Well, I want to see from the entrance first. So whatever light is showing through, how far can I see inward?
Roll investigation for me.
For me. Let's see, nothing on investigation, so no or no proficiency, but I still get a +4. Not bad. $14.
Oh, not bad. So you can see that it's a ways in, but the cave does eventually open up quite wide. It's hard to tell exactly how wide, but it's definitely wider than the 2-foot area you have.
Man, this is why I wish I could allow more spells for myself. I would have taken a mold earth or something.
This is just a bad time.
This is just an accident waiting to happen.
Yep.
You know what? I feel like this will be really, really useful, so I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna pull out my little centaur.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
And I'm gonna have it be my little light. As it goes in front of me. As I'm gonna pull out some rope, I'm gonna tie it around my waist, give the other end to Atlas and go, if I pull on this 2 times, yank me the fuck out.
Got you.
If I pull it once, follow through.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna hold onto that rope.
By the time you get to the point where you're gonna tug on the rope, Alice is gonna forget which is which.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be tugging on the ropes, screaming, "Get me out!" Alice is gonna be
So he
looking
wants
at
to
the
follow,
butterfly.
right? Yeah.
I know, right? All I'm gonna hear is just pretty butterfly, motherfucker! Alright, so with that,
It's so
I'm
pretty,
gonna
though.
let my centaur go about, I'll say at least about 5 foot in front of me.
Okay.
So I'll be at the edge of the 5 foot, so like 5 foot and an inch away from it.
Right. So it takes about half of your rope before the cave opens up, but there's like a huge chamber, and then it seems like it continues onward.
Well,
Still,
before I officially enter into the chamber, I'm gonna have if the centaur doesn't get eaten the minute it enters out of the small entrance tunnel that we came through, and it doesn't get eaten upon since it's exuding light. I'm assuming if there's any creatures in the cave, sees it before it sees me. And I don't plan to enter the cave without having any knowledge of what the hell's in there.
I didn't even finish my description.
I know, but I don't think I'm going to see it yet. So I'm curious though, does anything attack the centaur from the entrance of the cave that I see? I'm
No.
scared as hell. Okay, then yeah, you could describe now. I'm horrified.
So
Prepare.
it's not as obvious in the mouth of the tunnel, but as you get closer to the chamber itself, you can see that there are claw marks on the ground, almost as if a creature scratched its way through the tunnel to get to the larger chamber. Then there's like some unsettled dirt that looks vaguely like there have been claws there, like kind of maybe it took flight from that position since there were no more footprints anywhere else in the cave or any tracks or anything like that. Surprisingly, it's very clean in here. There are no bones, there's no smell of death or decay. It just smells like, rock. Um, it's kind of like a damp sort of cave situation, but if anyone
So
was
home.
living here, it looks very well kept.
So a very well kept home.
Basically, yeah. Just like a rocky version of one without any furniture.
No, I am a rock gnome. This is technically home.
In the back of the giant chamber is another tunnel that looks plenty wide enough for everyone to go through all at once.
Just making sure it does have the correct standards for safety and everything, right?
Always. Yes, of course.
Of course.
It does have an extra outing tunnel. It does have a way to collapse itself if needed. It does have a
The
sealed
cave is ADA compliant,
bowl
yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hey,
I
hey!
was like,
I am a
ooh.
rock gnome. I gotta make sure it's professional.
No, it
This
doesn't.
could possibly become my home too.
It doesn't look like it's like carved rock. It looks like it's a naturally made tunnel out of it looks like there were
Yeah. So that's what makes it even more. That's what makes it even more concerning. It doesn't look like it's gonna cave in anytime soon if it's naturally carved.
No, it doesn't look like it's gonna cave in or anything like that. It doesn't look particularly safe, but it doesn't look particularly unsafe either. It just looks like it's another way deeper into the cave. But it's a very wide
So
opening. You can see straight through it, and there's another chamber
I
on the other side.
I just want to make sure if the walls were to get hit by, for example, a very strong explosion or powerful pyrotechnic abilities, if we happen to use something like that, the wall won't instantly crumble and cave in on us, right?
It's made of a very soft rock, so that is a possibility,
Okay, I'm out of the cave.
but
Goes, no.
Hey, I am a rock gnome. I am not taking a chance of dying in a cave. Hell to the no. I might be a rock gnome, but I'm not dying to a rock.
You don't rock with
however,
that?
it's made of a very soft rock, and that's apparent by the chunks of it that are on the ground in various places. Like a large creature maybe like bumped into the walls and knocked pieces of it off.
Oh, great. So the ground is loose. Oh, that's even better.
No,
Mhm.
the ground is not loose. The walls have chunks missing that are on the ground. They're not. It's not like rubble. It's just pieces here and there.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, that really doesn't help.
That means the walls are loose.
Okay, it's not like
Yeah.
gravel on a playground. It's just scattered. Like maybe something shattered in here and the pieces just got left.
Okay.
See, now the question is, what shattered? Was it a big shattering or a small shattering? You're just bringing up more questions.
Roll
I'm getting
perception
more and
for
more
me.
concerned. I'm getting more and more concerned about this.
Be afraid.
Like, I have a right to be afraid at this point.
Roll perception for me.
A 9.
So, you think maybe the chunks of rock that you can observe are matching up with the chunks that are missing from the wall, but it's really hard to tell without
How big
actually,
are they?
like, they vary in size. Some of them are about the size of like a standard notebook in our world. Some of them are um, smaller than that, but none of them are bigger than a notebook.
So what you're telling me is I can cast mending on them.
You could potentially, yeah, probably.
All right, I'll cast mending. See if it goes back to the spot it's supposed to go to.
And they do.
On all the
Yeah, that's
pieces that
fine.
I can, on all the pieces that I can, I will cast mending and see how many of them don't go back to the places they're supposed to go to.
None of them don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a cave entrance. You guys went to go do the Wyvern bounty.
We're all gonna die.
Zarok is the only one who can walk through, so he did, and then I'm describing the cave environment, and he's doing various things to investigate it.
I was told to be sacrificed. I have been left to Kali Ma.
God, I thought you're the small one.
No, it is your fault. Who
How
told
is
you
it my
to-
fault?
Who told you to choose a character that's so tall?
Who told you to choose a character that's small?
Who told you to make it tall? Why didn't you make it small?
Why don't
We could
any
have
of
been a
you
short
have
game.
Why don't any of you have polymorph so that you could just turn into a chicken and follow him?
Bro, we could have all been the low gang.
Well, now that you say it.
Anyway,
Low gang for life. No.
If you put it that way.
Anyway, you said something earlier about claw marks. How big are those claw marks? Are we talking about an actual small worm wyvern, or are we talking about a shape-shifting wyvern?
so they look similar to like claw marks like from a bear, kind of.
So is it even
So
really a wyvern?
shape-shifting. So shapeshifter. It's not a wyvern then, because not many wyverns can shapeshift in general. I know dragons can. I don't remember wyverns really can. Of course, this is out of game now. This is out of game information. I'm trying to remember out of game what it possibly could be.
Trying to think of anything that can probably like
'Cause
tons.
I don't
You know, that's a good
wyverns
point.
being
I
able
don't know
to-
the limits of a changeling either. I would think that they would be able to change their size because why couldn't you with like polymorph or shape shifting or something else?
Changelings have a size limit. They're only about to change, I think, half to about one size larger than what they are currently considered.
I would be willing to extend that to larger or smaller than themselves. That seems fair.
I remember smaller, but I don't remember larger. Like a larger had a limitation.
I don't
'Cause
I don't see why they
it'd
wouldn't
be
be able to go both ways though. But I mean, if it's half a size or one size, I mean that seems
hey,
pretty balanced to me, you know what I mean? But
hey, all I gotta say is if you're gonna allow me to be a changeling to change into a 20-foot tall red dragon in the middle of combat, then I'm down.
that depends
See,
on
see.
how big your changeling starts as, because we just established one size larger or smaller.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Most of them are like that, but it's like if we don't have like a size limit, damn. I'm gonna be a big boy.
But anyway,
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out.
so yeah, they look like the claw marks like from a bear. But there's 3 of them distinctly on each side, left and right.
What's the paw print of
There
the
isn't one.
footprint? There isn't
Um,
one. It's only the claw marks.
It's only the claw marks.
That's even more sus. Then why the hell is there no footprint, no paw print, no pads, no nothing? Only claw.
Maybe
All right,
that
I'm gonna give.
maybe that's
I'm
actually
gonna-
my poor description here. So in my mind's eye, where the tunnel cuts off is kind of like a little step and then dirt. So if it stood on the edge of the step and then took flight like I described, then it would just be the claws that would be touching the sand that's the bottom of the chamber you're in.
So where his where his foot would have been placed was like what, hard stone or?
Yes, that is what I'm implying. Yes.
Okay then, thank you. Yeah, because I was about to say is like if there's no like pad print with all these claws, that's real sus. It's either it's floating or something's weird, like it's dragging something, not flying.
Yeah, that was my poor
Alright,
description. My bad. I'm sorry.
I'm going to give one tug on the rope.
Okay. In we go, boys. But he says it's safe, or at least safe enough.
Can I set up a rock trap on for Atlas's head? No, I'm kidding. Just as he drops through, just oops.
Oh
20,
dear.
20 ton rock falls from the ceiling. Nah. You Gucci. But yeah, one tug. I'll wait for the group to come through. As they're kind of slowly coming through, I would like to scan the surrounding on the walls, the roof, see how tall it is. How tall is the cave itself? Is there any other entrances or exits? Is there any writings on the wall? Are there any artifacts? Actually, on top of that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic. So within a 30-foot ring around me, I can detect anything magical, and I'm just going to walk around to see if I can detect anything magical.
I need a con save, and it's 23 feet high, and
Did you ask me for a con save?
yes,
Oh shit, that means a lot of magical shit.
and it's
That's what I mean.
125 feet wide. So it's 125 feet wide. It's 23 feet tall. Much wider cave than the tunnel that leads into it.
Do we need to make a con save as well?
No, he's the only
No,
one
'cause
casting Detect Magic.
I'm the only one who's about to get fucked in the head. Natural 20, baby!
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, so you don't get a migraine from using Detect Magic in here, but you are a little bit overwhelmed. You can tell that there is something intensely magical here, and it's very overwhelming.
Where?
Everywhere.
Seriously?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Hold a second. Before we continue, everywhere as in all over the walls or even inside the walls? Because technically, you said this is like a 20-something tall cave. My range is
The
30, so
very
this goes
air
into the earth.
itself.
Motherfucker.
Oh dear. That's a big no.
Great.
Just see me
Alright.
belly crawling.
Alright, as you crawl through the thing, I'm just gonna look to you and go, we might want to crawl back out.
I just got here.
I'm gonna look at you and go, whole entire room's magical.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn slightly as I'm the one in the lead following the rope. Alright, everyone. Gucci boot. Unless you want to get my butt in your face. As I just start reverse crawling. Reverse army crawling, just get back it up, otherwise gonna get my dump truck in your face.
I'm you know, just get to the cave or to the mouth of the. God, that 2-foot wall, 2-foot high cave is fucking us over. You know what? Fuck it out. Let's just come through.
Never mind. Alright, going back through. We're coming through, everyone.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go out first.
As I finally army crawl out and I'm able to stretch, it's like, oh, my back hurts.
As I want to basically try to pull you guys through, help you guys out if possible. Just get you guys all through, and as we get everyone in, I'm gonna cast detect. Sorry, not detect magic. I already did that. Can I cast identify on the magic around us?
Nope.
Well, yes and no. So, you're going to get a limited amount of information.
Actually, no. Sorry. Let me restate that. With me detecting this with this magical aura around us, am I able to recognize it? Or will you allow me to do an Arcana check to try to see if there's any familiarity of what I might know?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Since I am in the school of artificers, technically we'll have some tinkering with Arcana stuff sooner or later. Perfect. $22.
Nice.
Alright, so repeat the question. Elaborate a little bit.
So what I would preferably like to know is this more of a school of magic, or is this a magic coming from a creature, a being of higher power?
Both.
What?
Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate. You gonna have to elaborate this time.
I'm gonna say you have to go deeper in the cave to figure out the better answer to that.
Seriously, from the entrance of the cave, I can't figure out anything. I have to go inside even for 22, son of a bitch. Oh my god, this is gonna suck.
All right.
Uh,
What's happening? Tell me what's up. What do you know?
That's the point. I don't know shit.
Deeper in.
You
I
go first,
hate
buddy.
being. I hate being an
If you want,
adventurer
I'll go first.
sometimes.
If you want, I'll go first. Because you know I can actually fit now. We'll take it in turns. How about that?
Also, this is unrelated, but I just wanted to tell Zarok that I love your profile picture change.
Huh? What? I'm sorry. What?
I said also this is unrelated, but I just didn't want to forget to tell you that I love your profile picture change.
Oh, grazie, grazie. Arigato gozaimasu. So yeah, I'm gonna. All right, so I'm pretty sure everyone should have this with your starter shit. So I'm gonna pull out one of my torches from my pack,
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
and I'm just gonna hold my torch down to my centaur for him to light. And with that, I will then light anyone else's torch that they pull out. So I know Atlas's. I don't know if Sano or REA pull out a torch, but if they do, I will happily light it. Uh, with that, I will look to the group and quietly just say, "Fuck it," and start walking forward.
All right, off we go. Let's.
Just making sure, Lyric, is your stream working for you? Like, are you able to watch your stream?
I am currently watching the stream, yes. Because I have
'Cause
mod view open.
okay, just making sure, because for some reason my screen is just fucking like non-stop loading. It won't show me the stream. My chat's
Interesting.
working, but my stream's not working, or my
Maybe
video's not
sign
working.
out and sign back into Twitch?
Oh, I'm using it on my phone.
Oh, that might be why. Maybe your phone is just kind of overloaded.
I don't know. It seems weird.
I agree.
No, you should. I'll do something in a second.
Oh, so your vision is at disadvantage now with all these damn torches around.
What?
Oh
Sorry,
shit!
what?
REA has dark vision. You guys just lit a whole bunch of torches.
Oh, and now you tell us. All right then. With that,
I had dark vision as well, but I was assuming just because of like not everyone does.
yeah, I also assume that. Like, you figure I'm a rock gnome. I live in this kind of environment. I feel most comfortable in this type of environment. Like, I should actually be the one who dug this hole.
You actually have thermal vision.
Logically
I think.
speaking, here.
Like as a racial
As a
ability, I
rock?
think. Yeah.
I don't remember as a rock gnome. Let me double check that.
I rock gnomes. I don't think you have dark vision so much as you have thermal vision instead. Like able to see through certain amounts of rock.
Like I said, let me
That's
double
pretty
check.
sweet.
Rock gnome.
Because rock
Artificial
gnomes
lore
are
tinkers.
from the Underdark, so you would need to adapt to the magical darkness there. So that's why you have thermal vision. At least that's how it works in the books that this game is based off of. Or the books that are
From
based
what
off
I'm
of this game.
seeing, rock gnomes that I'm getting from is from the player handbook. I have the Constitution increase, Artificer's lore, Tinker, and then from the normal gnome stuff.
That's
Which
lame.
is with normal gnome features, I get normal dark vision. I don't get thermal vision for rocks, sadly.
Well, that's rude.
That's lame. I would be willing to add that as
Uh,
a racial feat that you could use so many times per long rest.
what, that I can technically distinguish stones?
No, the thermal vision that you can. I mean, that could be like one of the side effects of it, that you could distinguish stones through like their thermal, like radar, basically.
Signatures.
But yeah,
Oh, I wouldn't know if it's thermal, but I think it would be more of mineral content because of my natural ability of being under the earth for so long. I'm able to distinguish mineral content, so I'm able to distinguish ores, minerals, high content value of just those type of stuff. But I don't know if I would have like a thermal vision per se,
well, we can discuss it
because I
out of
understand
game
that.
as like a feat or something
Yeah,
you can add later. But yeah, I
yeah,
I don't see why you wouldn't have that. So I'm willing to discuss it so that you can add it to your character somehow. But
yeah. I'm down to
anyway,
discuss things later. Anyway, yeah. So well, if you have that, then we can push more of our torch to the back line. So
That's
you have
true.
vision in the front. You could lead the way with your 120 true vision, whatever, or no, sorry, not true vision, but dark vision.
I am basically true vision. He can see through magical light, or magical darkness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
but
true
can't
vision.
see true faces. It's a way. Uh,
The irony of the changeling not being able to see true faces.
I don't know. Can't technically her vision allow her to see through invisibility?
His vision, and I mean, I don't know. That would kind of be where the thermal vision would come into play there.
Yeah, because yeah, that pulls a lot of stuff up. Anyway, moving on. Um, with that, yeah, REA. Do you want to take the front? Just letting you know, if we do this, we're gonna be asking you a lot of questions. What the fuck's in the front?
What's going on?
All right, so we're gonna need you to roll those. We're going to have you be rolling those vision checks for us. Uh, with that, I'm gonna pull out my pole arm, or basically my staff, and get my weapon ready just in case. Uh,
That's yeah. I'd like to probably be in like the back. That's where I belong. And probably just have like my hilt hold like my Eldritch blast energy to make like a little flashlight. That's possible. Because I can't see shit.
I'm legally blind.
Alright.
I'm blind, bro.
So in the next chamber, I need whoever's in front, RA, I think. I kind of lost track. You guys did a lot of talking. Uh,
I'm no
to
longer the sacrifice.
to do a perception check, please.
Oh. Is it all of us doing perception check? Sorry. Yes.
No, just the one in front.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'm no longer the sacrifice.
Yay.
Woo!
23. Man, this is gonna suck for you guys later, getting all the high rolls now.
See, you have to understand though. The question is how many people or which people are getting those high rolls. Because if it's the same person, it's not all of us.
Anyhow,
We can
so
survive.
there are a few more signs of being lived in this chamber. Most notably, there's a rock slab on the opposite side. It doesn't look like there's any way out of where you are other than the way you came in. Unfortunate news for you.
Oh no.
Um,
No.
uh,
No.
Fucking.
No.
there is a sort of like rock panel on one side of the chamber that looks like maybe it's been moved there on purpose.
We're all gonna die.
But there is like a rock slab on one side of the room with a very heavily asleep wyvern laying across it, snoring.
Ooh. Um.
It's a very small wyvern, by the way. Sure.
Okay, right.
I like how that autocorrected.
Draco Nick.
They really know how to make this interesting. Put spaces in the words. Oh dear God.
You're suddenly part dragon. Alright, so, oh, how cute! Like a little kitty cat! Sorry, that was totally ADD there. Okay, so, it wakes up whenever you speak and kind of jumps back, is like instantly alert and, just kind of like growls in response. Doesn't really like offer like a verbal answer. It kind of snaps at you like in a threatening gesture.
Again. You do this. We do this again. The last guy did this at the spider guy. We just entered into his house and we're in his bedroom, and we're just saying hi.
History,
Undeterred.
history repeats itself.
Hello, welcome back, little boy. Fivel just came back and jumped on my chest.
It's good to be back.
Good.
Considering that I was just referring to a kitten who just jumped on my chest, you should be careful with that. Anyway,
No,
um,
normally. No, I should not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead.
anyway, so yeah, the wyvern, is, actually kind of intimidated that you're not afraid of it.
I'm gonna look at the wyvern real quick and go. We've kind of seen worse, and we're all out of shock. So, meh. And you, for the love of God, no, forget it. Talk to the wyvern. You know, Sano, if you can't talk to it too, I won't go to the other cave and just watch the entrance. So I'm gonna head back to the other area where the opening is and just kind of watch it.
I don't
We're not that far. We're only like a little
feel about
tunnel
this.
apart,
Why
so I can get back really quickly.
Also, sidebar, too bad you guys didn't take Avery with you.
Oh yeah.
Actually, on that note, I'm also going to prep or I'm gonna basically summon on my side my mage hand.
Why
And
didn't
on
you
that note,
sneeze on
yeah,
me?
REA,
rude.
Sano, whoever wants to talk to Dragon and do what you gotta do, take over here and take care of them, please.
Well, I can't speak to Dragon because Dragon knows Draconic.
I don't speak Draconic, so.
Ooh, so this is up to REA.
I thought you knew. I thought you knew telepathy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Who? I don't know what you're talking about.
How'd you talk to spiders?
You mean my deer mask?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to it. I'll let REA have the
The spotlight this time.
yeah, go for it. It's a good moment to bond with the wyvern that we might be able to take. Who knows? Then we feed it milk, and then it gets big, and we kill other people with it.
So, the wyvern answers you, and it sounds, suspiciously human whenever it answers you in Draconic. And it answers, "Are you here to kill me?" I don't understand. Everyone else who's come in here has been here to kill me. You were sent for the same thing, weren't you? So when you say that, when you tell the Wyvern that people put up a bounty, it kind of, like makes a sound, like kind of the human equivalent of a kind of like sigh, like angry type thing, like, oh my god type of sound, but like the equivalent of what the Wyvern is capable of with its, you know, somewhat limited vocal cords. And it just kind of like flops dramatically onto the stone slab that it was sleeping on. Why am I not surprised? All of this started. All of this started in. You know, I. You promise you're not here to hurt me? So then maybe you can help me. I've been cursed somehow. I'm not sure. Some type of blood magic? Something? I don't know. It's all kind of fuzzy, but I I was made this way. But there being some type of bounty probably explains Avery? I wonder if this is the same sort of magic. I don't know. I don't know what was done to me or to uh your friend Avery, um but I know who did it. At least to me. The Wyvern's face kind of gets a little bit dark, and it kind of like there's like a tiny little bit of like smoke that comes out of its nostrils. It's very obviously angry now. And it says, "My stepmother, the evil witch." This is all in Draconic, by the way, so like Going after her would be impossible. I don't want her dead, but it's complicated. The Wyvern's eyes flick to Atlas. It understands common, and it looks even angrier that you just called it a he. It kind of stomps one of its little feet. Technically not a dragon either, but it lets that one slide after a moment of like, well, alright, whatever.
And that Atlas is why I'm in the other room. Oh no, don't worry, Arie. I know that. I'm gonna be Hokage. Believe it.
So, so the Wyvern, kind of looks at REA for a minute, considers telling REA something, hesitates very visibly, and then sort of nods its head towards the slab on the other side of the wall, the one that looks like it was purposely moved, and says, well, I'm not sure why, but I feel like the answer to everything is through there, and I know you have no reason to trust me, and frankly, I have no reason to trust you either, but I feel something there. I can't move the stone, but if you or your friends can, I'll definitely go with you. I'll even lead the way. I don't think there's much in here that can hurt me. I mean, I'm much larger than you. Any of you. And it kind of like makes a point of like looking past you to Zarok, who's like very small compared to the rest of you.
I'm in the other room. Excuse you.
I already said you could see straight through the tunnel.
If he wants to look at me, I swear to God, I will flip him off. I'm not looking at him. I'm not saying shit. Leave me the fuck out of that conversation. I didn't start shit. If he wants to start shit, I'll show him shit. I ain't known for no reason.
The other possibility is that, you know, you have a rock gnome. He probably could tell you if it's hollow on the other side, or if it's even worth moving the rock.
Hello?
I ain't your buddy, pal. No. I ain't your pal, friend. I ain't your friend, brother.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to take a crack at moving an
I ain't your
800-pound
guy,
rock.
dude.
Um, I mean, I could possibly just smash myself into it, see what happens.
That sounds painful, but alright.
I mean, I'm wearing like decently heavy armor, I believe. Yep. Um,
Or should I just find the weak spot?
give me a second. Let me.
You
No, that
could,
won't help.
if you, depending on your strategy, if you all wanted to try moving it together, you could all roll strength, and I'll take the total to
Okay.
gauge it off of.
Are there any really big sticks that we can kind of just wedge under it to?
There are no
Like,
sticks in here. There's no vegetation. Also, apparently someone wants me to speak with an English accent, so Atlas, I'm sorry that you have to hear this.
That's me.
Wait, no.
Hey, yo, Atlas, judge it.
No, that's rude.
I think
Yeah. Oh,
it's rude asking me to speak with an English accent with an actual English person present, but you know.
Hey, if we if we technically get to compare people's accent to other stuff, technically the people who originally the accent are from get to compare how our accents are with their actual speakers, because technically Atlas would know how it's properly pronounced or spoken or
Well, the
what's the word
problem is
used
the
again?
English accents are so specific. Like you can like tell where someone is from based on their accent. Is there literally thousands of
True,
them?
Oh,
true.
yeah, no,
So that's the real question is, which accent are you taking?
that's very true, because I would be able to. So, the phrases that you can know someone's class, education, and where they're from, all based on their accent.
Now I just have to figure out how to do a British accent and not do like Australian, which is what it usually turns into. Although technically not incorrect
That's
because, you know, Cockney, but like fuck. All right. Anyway,
I'm walking here. Nothing.
I will. I'll throw hands.
So, Atlas, what were you trying to do? Were you
I
able
was
to
gonna.
find the things that you wanted to do to bust it, or if not, I'm gonna go do my gnome location and figure out what's behind this rock and where to break it.
You know what? You go try and break the rock. I'm gonna. No, you go look at it, and then you tell me where to hit it.
All right, let me go use the know me location or know me location for you sort. So I'm gonna go to the rock. What would this roll be? There, what would you say this roll would be? Constitution, strength, charisma, intelligence.
I'd say probably strength, maybe.
For me to kind of use the gnome ability thing to know where to hit the rocks or what's behind it.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna go like straight up hit the rock. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so if you're not actually hitting the rock and you're just kind of like investigating it, then just investigation.
Okay. $18.
All right, so that's pretty good, and
Nice.
you can determine that not all of the space behind the rock is hollow, but a good portion of it is. There seems to be some type of entryway, but the rock is bigger than the entryway.
Would I also happen to see any weak points on this rock to where it's starting to break, shatter, crack, maybe even where the fissure line would be?
No, it seems pretty consistent. However, you can find there's a little bit of a delta um, where the rock slab that's like blocking this entryway meets the rock wall that it's kind of like concealing.
Hmm. Oh wait. uh, I'm gonna turn to the group. Who else in their pack has pittons?
Has what?
Pittons.
let's see.
It's basically a metal spike.
That is a great question. I don't think I do.
I got it.
Double check your packs. Most of the packs should have. I don't know. I don't remember which ones don't, but I know a couple of them don't have pittons. So I don't know if you guys have those or not. So can you guys double check your packs and see if you guys have the pittons or not? If you guys have them, pass them over.
I do not.
Thieves tools.
Do you have them?
No,
RA, do you have pittons or no?
but I can help you with something.
Oh,
I can attempt to probably use my packed weapon, maybe. Just keep cutting at this rock over and over and over again.
well, I
And
was
wither
hoping
it
you
down.
guys had pittons so I could use them too, but if not, then wait, IRL or in game? Okay, perfect. If you have, if mind if I use them real quick. All right, perfect. Lyric, I don't know if you've seen them, but have you seen those people? Have you seen those people cut a rock in half, where they use the pittons to create the fractures in the rock?
Yes, I have indeed.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I will have my mage hand hold one of the pittons so that I can use both hands on a hammer and hammer that fucker in. And I'll
Roll
hammer
strength.
just enough to where I can start putting just enough to create the fracture line of right where the let's see. So I will split right in the middle of the entrance. So where the hollow area is, where the middle spot of that is, I will split right between that. So the rock should crack in half and split where the entrance is. So we should have enough room to enter between the rocks. If not, we could also move the smaller piece and have basically half the entrance open.
Okay, roll strength for me for that. Discord does not like picking up my microphone. Roll strength for me for that.
Sure.
That sounded like it hurt.
No. 6.
I like how you rolled the same as REA. Also, obviously that's not enough to crack the rock.
Well, I'm not trying to hammer in just like one pin and break it with just one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
be
like,
hammering in multiple.
yeah. So, I mean, we can consider this like the first hammer strike, so you can try again.
Yes. I don't mind only doing a couple rolls here just to make sure.
Well, you know,
I'm sorry, you're not-
even a blind horse finds water.
Nay.
Oh my god, I rolled worse. 2. For not there's a not 1. I'm fucked.
Ooh,
This is why I hate Avery.
I'm proud of you.
You can roll with the other bot if you want.
That's even worse.
What did I just witness the rock rolling a 2, a 1, and a 6 for?
Strength
I was
checks
trying to.
to hammer pins into an 800-pound rock.
See,
Um,
I will do something very amazing. The only
would you like
sad
me
thing
to
is,
give it a try?
yeah, sure, fuck it. Actually, that works better here. I'll give the hammer to Atlas that possibly, or the hammer that isn't broken, or if not, then the hand him the hammer, or use the hand that isn't broken because I smashed my own hand.
I didn't say any
Whatever.
of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whatever my nat 1 is, let me know what it is, and then I'll hand Atlas the hammer and go in here. You try. If the hammer is not broken, if you decide
No,
to
like,
break the hammer, then I will use something else. But
nat ones aren't very punishing with me. I mean, like, The hammer doesn't break or
Really?
anything. You just fail.
Really? And that one doesn't mean okay. That's good to know. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's in the session 0 notes. It's in the homebrew rules.
What is it? Is it are we doing athletics or strength
Strength. Just
or
raw strength.
just raw
Strength,
strength?
good stuff.
Fantastic.
Yes, and the good thing is I have my mage hand holding the pittance, so all you have to do is just hammer it in.
Okay, so
That's
one
it.
Okay,
pin,
not great.
one
Not
pin
great.
kind of works, but isn't really successful. But you're starting to get some purchase there.
I'm gonna look at Alice and
Okay,
go, I
let's
loosened the
try it
rock for
again.
you.
Nope.
And the next one is
See, like I
not so
said,
successful.
it's not as easy, but I loosened the rock for you on your first swing. Try again.
Yeah, thank you. Let's try it again. One more time.
Fuck.
What is
Nope.
going on here?
It's harder than it looks. So,
I
with
told you.
both
I
of you
told you.
having
I
failed
hate
this,
Avery. I hate Avery.
so with both of you having failed this, the wyvern looks kind of dejected and like depressed.
I'm gonna look at the wyvern and go, here, you try.
Can I put my the hilts like on
I
top
see
of the
Avery
rock?
typing. I see Avery typing. Okay, never mind.
Of like your packed weapon, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if possible, could I like
Swing.
summon it? Like, would it go inside of the rock?
Technically, yes. But to what effectiveness is up for debate.
Yes. So what if I wanted to surge my Eldritch Blast through the tip of my sword inside of the rock to make it explode?
Okay. Roll higher than a 5.
Hold a second.
What?
He only has to roll higher than a 5?
Hold a damn second.
Yes.
You're gonna create a shrapnel grenade with us right next to it?
Yes.
Okay, instead of that, just a question.
Yeah.
Just a
I
question.
haven't done it yet. It was just an idea.
That's why I said before. What if I just summon my horse and me and my horse
Push
run
it?
full tilt at it? Oh, you know, push it.
Well, I mean, if we need to, we can try to tie a rope around it. We could just try to pull it with the horse. And...
Yeah, we can do that. Or you guys
Well,
can just like move back and let me do it.
Yeah, no, or we could have, like I say, or we could move back and let you explode it. I said we have a lot of options here. The only thing is, I just want the option where we live at the end.
Yeah, the thing is, I like your option, but there's a good chance that one of us gets hit.
That's why if you guys can move back with the wyvern a little bit, and maybe I can just, do what I need to do. I don't mind taking some damage. I can
Yeah, the thing is, like I said, Alice, I just want the option that lives. That doesn't mean that his is wrong, because his might be badass. I just want to live at the end of it. So either way, let's just live first. So let's have you set that up. I'm gonna go to the next room. Wyvern, I don't know if you can understand us, but if you want to stay here and get hit by all those rocks because you hear what we're doing, that's your choice. I'm gonna go to the other room, so you could join me over there. The rest of y'all can join me if y'all want. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna boogie my butt
Yeah,
to the
I'm
other
gonna go with
room.
him. Yeah, I'm
You good, Alice?
Alice, do me a favor. Take 2 steps to the left.
Oh
I do it. Sure, why not?
The wyvern
Holy shit, your
can
connection actually
understand.
worked. Your connection actually got better. Whoa!
That was a lucky guess. It's 50-50 between left and right. The wyvern can
What's
understand
the
common,
happen?
and it does follow you into the next room.
Hey, it works. Well, nice to meet you. Sano, go for it.
Hey, I gotta make sure everyone is away before you do it.
Well, I'm assuming Ari follows us and is not gonna just choose to stay over there on the other side. So that would leave just you.
Okay, I'm trying to.
It's like I'm assuming Ari's gonna choose the logical reason here and go with us and not stand there and get destroyed by bullet bullet flying or bullet speed rocks flying at her.
Yes. Wait. What?
Straight up. No, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the show. I want front row seats. This show is gonna be a bang.
Yes, I shall do it. What shall I roll?
Higher than a 5. Just roll a d20.
Just a flat d20?
Hmm.
Alice, that is literally what we just did.
I got an 8.
Alice, how'd you get a video of me doing things in my room? No.
Nice. So now I need you.
3 higher.
A pass is a pass. That's all you need.
Uh, you take 6 damage from Rock's pieces hitting you at extremely high force, but the rock does indeed basically shatter and fall to the ground in dozens of pieces.
I just kind of
Does
stand
the
there.
cave collapse as well?
No.
I just kind of stand there, and I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant, and I'm gonna have the servant like pamper to my wounds.
So as the dust kind of settles, um, there's another chamber on the other side of this rock that has sort of like an entryway. There's another sort of like short tunnel. This one is very obviously carved. It's very smooth stone. And on the other side is a perfectly square room. Again, very obviously carved out of the rock by hand, or at least definitely not naturally made. And in the middle of that is an altar. And on that altar is a bowl. And in that bowl is a still beating heart.
Just
Dinner.
out of, just out of curiosity, this perfectly square room. We're talking like perfectly square, as in Rick and Morty, perfectly like flat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
Is it 90? Is it 90-degree angles everywhere?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I'm screaming at how perfect the geometry is. That's impossible! Even with modern tools, you still can't get that perfect of a 9 degrees. There's still human in fractures. How is that possible?
Magic. Oh yeah, I like to use like the Unseen Servant to go towards that bowl.
All right.
I am tripping out at how they built this room.
And I was gonna see if I can like tell the servant to bring whatever's in the bowl to me.
Oh my god, you want a still beating heart.
Oh yeah, can we get a necklace?
No, you don't want a heart implant?
No. Whatever my cock is.
No.
I don't want multiple hearts. Oh, the necromancer, then yeah, hell yeah.
We're gonna create Horcruxes.
I can give the ham a heart.
Yeah, see? Could be a living ham.
Spare the dying.
Best part is it will never die because I have mending.
It's wait, is the heart the wyverns?
I don't know.
But yeah.
Is it?
Let's find out. So as we enter the room, I'm tripping balls about the room. Unseen servant, I'm assuming, goes and grabs the heart for Sam.
Is it going to, Sano?
Yeah, and I wanted to see if that'd be possible.
Yeah, so as soon as it attempts to touch the heart, the wyvern screams.
I look slowly at the wyvern. Yes. Stop, servant. Don't pick
Snap
it up.
to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Is there a problem?
As soon as the unseen servant is no longer touching it, the wyvern stops howling in pain.
Oh, it's his heart. Okay, I have a lot of power here.
I'm surprised
Oh.
the wyvern Wyvern isn't trying to kill
remember,
Sano right now.
she got angry at me when I hurt
Yeah,
her.
no. Well, like I said, right now I'm surprised the Wyvern isn't about to attack Sano right now. Unless it is, Lyric.
No, I didn't hear nothing about Wyvern, really. All I know is that we talked to her. That's it.
Bro, you almost just killed her. Oh shit.
REA said
This is very fun.
that he was relaying the information that he got from the Wyvern to you guys. Yeah, and the Wyvern is female. Gets very uppity whenever you refer to it wrongly.
I haven't heard no information.
Yeah, I did. The only information I see here.
I heard is I will relay this, but I haven't heard the I relayed it.
Okay, technicalities. It means the same thing.
Well, I'll just look over and be like,
Okay, having done and have done is different.
so, is she just in constant pain? Or what's going on?
Are you asking me or REA, the translator?
The translator, because I can't speak Draconic. Yeah, I would just be like, so, is she alive because of the heart? Weird, or is that like some magic voodoo stuff? What's going on? Kind of scratches his head.
It was a blood transformation?
Blood transfusion? That sounds way out of my league.
So, the Wyvern isn't going to have any answers for you. It doesn't know why touching the heart hurts. All it knows is that it feels like it has some sort of connection to the object in the bowl, and that touching it causes an immense amount of pain. That is the most that it can tell you.
That's fair.
So okay, well, if she's stuck like this, what can we really do?
We can do our best.
We just have the bounty, right? That's really the only thing.
Hey, yourself. Use your solution. It's a simple solution.
I have a
No,
I have a solution, but I don't want to do it.
No, bad children.
Bad children, no, curse you guys. I have a solution, but I don't know if it's the right solution.
No, I don't have the final solution on habit.
Hey, I'm just saying though, it's a solution.
I need the bounty.
We need the money. It saves her the problem. I mean,
Yeah,
we could.
That's smart.
it's a win-win.
See if we can just like put the heart back in the Wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait! You promised. That's different than me promising, but I understand.
Yeah, but Aria represents the group, because Aria was the only one who would speak to it.
Yeah, no, that's just a language barrier, man. I didn't go to school. I didn't teach Draconic to me. I only know a couple languages, but Draconic isn't really my forte.
At hearing all of this, the Wyvern just starts to like kind of sob dramatically.
Why are you crying? Stop crying.
Because wyverns aren't stupid.
Well, what do you mean by that? He kind of looks over at you. And distraught.
Because wyverns can understand common like you can't understand Draconic.
Well, yeah, that's just a learning curve.
Yeah, so wyverns are stupid.
Well, yeah, I can see she's not stupid. She's like Avery. Oh, so she's a bird person.
Oh, no. Fee is the harpy. Avery is a donkey that used to be a man who is now you guys' somewhat kind of companion.
Oh! I fully remember it now. Yeah, we had a talking donkey that we were gonna bring along with us. Oh my god.
You forgot about the donkey you saved?
Yeah, because I didn't even. I totally forgot. It's been a while, bro. Sorry, I've been busy with things. Can I ride that donkey?
You'd have to ask him.
Hey, can I?
He's
Can-
not.
can I-
He's not with you. You didn't
He's
take him
Not
along.
with us. He's
not
back
with
at the end.
I want to go back to the inn right now. Hello. I'll come back with the donkey.
All right, I'll look at the triangle. We'll be right back.
Nah, it's fine. I'll get the donkey later. Let's just make sure we can help out this fake wyvern that's not stupid by the quote of Atlas.
Well, because he's then.
It doesn't sound right, so you shouldn't say it. Okay. I know that.
All I'm saying is that the wyvern understood what you were saying, including threatening.
I didn't threaten to do anything. I was just saying it's a solution.
When the student repeats exactly what the teacher said.
So, just a recap of what's going on here. You guys are talking about possibly murdering the wyvern.
No.
Maybe helping her. There's a dispute about whether or not she's actually a wyvern, or if she understands you at all while she is sobbing dramatically behind all of you.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Hey, can you like stop crying, please? We're trying to figure out what to do with you.
And she just kind of shrieks, "But she's trying to kill me!"
I can't even understand what she's saying, so I have no reaction.
I know, right? He's not speaking common, he's speaking Draconic.
Just hit.
Oh my god! You know,
we just heard some good old growls.
I wish I had
We're all
silence.
terrified now. We're all terrified.
And your cleric is gone right now, so he can't cast silence.
Oh
I
my
don't know what to
god.
do here. I'm a bonk it. I'm
Yo,
bonk it with my
might
finger and be like,
I
stop
might
it,
have
stop
to
crying.
kill off my own character just so I could try to reroll my class.
What do you mean no? I can bonk whatever I want to bonk with my finger. I'm gonna bonk its nose with my right-handed
Do you mean
finger.
boop?
No, bonk.
But bonk is very close to something else.
I know what bonk is. I know what I'm doing. I'm literally tapping. Booping is like poking.
Okay.
Bonking is like tapping. I want to tap its nose and be like, shut up. Stop crying.
I nearly said this poor cat. This poor wyvern.
Well, we're trying to help her out and we can't think straight if she's gonna cry.
Yeah, that's valid.
I'm just trying to make this easier on her.
With a teacher.
Because we have a bounty to get what? What was this, Rock? To get rid of her?
Atlas with a teacher and you agrees with
At,
him.
at the mention of the bounty, she like sobs louder and harder. I don't want to die.
I
That's
slowly start
amazing.
walking my way to the heart.
At this point, I just have my arm up against like the wall, have my hand resting on or my head resting on my hand, just like watching this from afar, just like, huh, that's one hell of a show.
So if she doesn't stop crying, okay, alright, make her stop crying.
Yo, I need a camcorder or something. This would be an amazing drama. This is every genre in one.
She doesn't stop
Can
crying. You
I,
just like hit her head across
follow
like
him?
the wall a little bit.
Can I just follow him a little bit behind and like maybe, like wrap?
No, don't grab me. You monster. I'm trying to do God's work. I learned from a crazy freak not too long ago. Never stop believing. And guess what? He's living his dream right now. He's seeing his God.
Sam?
And I want this never to see her God.
Did Sano
Yeah,
just
can I-
admit
can
to
I-
murder?
Yes.
You can believe it if you want.
Y-
I'm
y-
dumb. In the eyes of Atlas, I'm stupid.
Okay, to be fair though, everyone in the eyes of Atlas is stupid.
Yes, you
Oh.
tall Mountain
So,
Dew.
so Ari is able to kind of calm the wyvern down, and she reduces to just kind of sniffling.
Oh.
No sniffles. I need silence, complete silence. I need to be with my thoughts. So like, here, chew on this. And I'll like,
I can help.
I'll hand her
You
like
know
some
what?
claws.
You reach the back of your.
You hand her a piece of her heart.
No, no. I'm not. I won't do that. I'll give her the same cloth that my mother made me a long time ago.
Right?
and I'll wrap it around the wyvern's neck as like a little scarf. And I'll be like, it's okay. You won't die. Yet. Boom. Perfect sequence. Does it?
So,
I hope it stops crying when I do that. 'Cause if it cries, I'm just gonna snap its neck.
Okay, so wait, there's a lot of stuff going on. What? Paraphrase.
Okay. I want to grab the cloth that I carry with me, and I want to wrap it around the wyvern's neck like a little scarf and tell her it's going to be okay. You're not going to die.
as he then snaps her
Oh,
neck.
that, like, yeah, so, like, telling her that she's not gonna die, like, instantly calms her down.
Even though he was the one who was threatening her.
As the inner Sano just like, yeah! Okay, what's the plan here? What do you want to do? We don't need to touch the heart because it'll obviously cause pain to her. So what if we like, what if she eats her own heart?
Then that would kill her.
But wouldn't it just be going back to the source? Why don't we just bring her to like, I don't know, a cleric or something? I remember when
See,
we had a
would, but
cleric.
We don't have one.
I
I think they
remember
went
when
away.
we had a cleric.
The only thing I have is spare the dying. So even if I like kill her, she'll really die. You know, it's just like if she does like fall in the hands of wrong people or creatures. I'm just saying. Yeah, I like that idea.
Which
I
one
really
of
like
you?
that idea.
Which one of you has the highest medical proficiency?
For medicine, I have a +2.
Yeah, I would technically. Because my wisdom is a +2, so. Oh no, my wisdom is a +0. Never mind.
Thank you, Atlas. You stupid, huh?
Atlas in game, smart. Atlas in real life, stupid.
Oh no.
What a
Yo,
what an
yo,
opposite juxtaposition.
that's an awesome combo right there.
Okay, so if you have the highest, then you should definitely be the one to do the medicine check.
Zorak,
And I will give the
he's
I'll
the
give the
only
help
one who
action.
hasn't. Zorak's the
We're
only
gonna
one who
have-
hasn't given his medical check yet. What's your modifier?
Oh, I'm flat.
Okay. So then yeah, RAA is the
We're gonna have the one who has amnesia roll for a medicine check.
Yes. What if she
muscle
forgets
memory.
muscle memory? She has a brain blast like Jimmy Neutron, you know?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just got a blast.
Also, RAA is a he.
So many characters I always get mixed up. That's my bad.
Honestly,
Let's try and make sure we get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So
I'm a doctor, not a fighter.
RAA
for
feels
some
pretty
reason-
confident that he can do the surgery, or whatever you're planning.
yeah, the morgue doctor. There's been a lot of deaths with us.
love Chopper. Yes, good boy.
Okay, so here's the deal. See if you can convince the wonderful Wyvern here to let us help and do the surgery. If she agrees, then I can assist you as much as needed. But we're gonna have to put her like under something.
Arya,
So-
am I good to give? So, actually, Lyric, am I good to use blessing and bless and give both Wyvern friend and Arya bless?
Yeah, I'll allow that because of the extenuating circumstances. Yeah.
Heck yeah! All right, that's all my slots. But actually, no, that's my first one today. Isn't it?
KREA,
No.
I believe in you. Now shove that heart right in
Right.
its throat.
So Arya, you now get a 1d4 extra to add onto your saving throw and attack rolls.
Also, you
And
don't use
so,
spell slots out of combat.
oh yeah,
Yes.
but also that way, lovely Wyvern friend can also help save themselves.
Yes, we shall help this Wyvern. Maybe. If not,
Alright, so
pretty sure.
I will grapple you so hard. It'll be worse than the dude I went against with a spear between his legs. Leave the dragon alone.
I'm not even
Like,
doing
man.
anything. I'm
Yes, you did.
helping.
Okay.
so so she kind of hesitates, but she agrees after a few minutes. She says, "Yeah, I think that probably feels like the best option."
So we know nothing about Wyvern anatomy or anything. We're just winging it, right?
100% winging it.
Okay, you better shove that.
Because of my background as a witcher, would I not have some information?
You probably would, actually, because you would have to know what parts of a wyvern to, like, cut
Attack.
off. Yeah.
So maybe I can use it in reverse.
I don't see why that wouldn't be in some of the books that would have been at your Witcher school, because, I mean, they have books on dragons and stuff there, like, that's canon, so, like, I
Yeah.
don't see why
So
wyverns wouldn't be included. I mean, they are dragons,
then
kind
would I
of.
be able to? So would I be able to give Arya a advantage then by telling Arya this information then?
Yeah, maybe like a crash course on wyvern anatomy. Like, oh, the heart is
Yeah.
supposed to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and then stab
Okay,
him
sit down,
twice and
Arya,
see
before
which
we
one
get.
sticks.
All right, Arya, we're gonna sit down
Have we
and
checked to see if this wyvern doesn't actually have a heart? Like,
well, we're gonna
what
get
if,
to it now.
what if it's a spell that's just somehow, or for some reason, connecting these two hearts together?
That's what I'm saying. What if we just like maybe cut the heart? But
What if the thing was to
okay,
actually kill this heart to set her free?
well, let's see what we can do. If the heart goes perfectly fine back into the Wyvern with no, problems, then we good. But if there's a problem, then we are
Well,
adventurers. We will take things into our own hands.
I'm just suggesting here, since Atlas seems to know the anatomy of a wyvern, he should. Oh, give me a second.
He would be able to check if there is a wyvern heart. Yes, he could. If you roll medical atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Atlas is able to determine that
17.
Atlas is able to determine big yawn. Atlas is able to determine that the wyvern does not have um
A heart.
well, so
Where it's supposed to.
the wyvern doesn't have the ability to have a heart transplanted because it has a heart.
What?
So we stab it. If she has a heart, and then every time we touch, is it maybe we could switch to hearts and see what happens. Why not? I feel like that's a great idea.
What?
That's okay, big guy. The stupid isn't gonna hurt you.
Also, I like how Jay caught on to that. Like, wait,
Slap.
wait,
Yeah,
Lyric's making this too easy. What if?
it's okay. So what? So if it has a heart and its heart is outside its body, what
Then
if the
get
heart?
rid of the heart in its body.
Yeah, and then we replace it with the heart that's outside the body. It might be back to normal.
Okay.
But if not, we shall strike you down.
If not, oh well. Either way, we complete the.
We complete the bounty in one way or another.
Like realistically, either way, we complete the bounty.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But like, I want to be at least merciful here and try our best. But I would tell, yeah, REA, I think that's the best option. Take the heart out currently, and then just replace it with that heart. Well, what if?
Just a little switcheroo. No, nothing big.
Yeah, like,
Just a surgical switcheroo. You can do this.
yeah, you have your PhD. Oh no, stay hydrated, friend.
Oh no. Bad time.
Spaghetti assist.
Sunday.
He'll help with his little noodly appendages.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. What I miss?
No problem. Yeah, so the wyvern has a heart.
Like, like the heart we have is its heart, or the heart we have isn't its heart.
It has the heart currently in its chest and the heart in the bowl.
So, I suggested we switch them and see what happens.
So was my hypothesis correct, or do we not know yet? Like, if this is actually its heart? Because have we checked to make sure that it beats at the same exact time? So maybe this is a projection heart, maybe.
All I know is that I don't have a medical license.
Also, I am not a doctor here.
Watch out, I'm sterile.
All that they've determined is that the wyvern currently has a heart in its chest. Everyone went WTF and waited for you to get back, basically.
Oh wow! So like my hypothesis was correct though. Holy shit! Let's go.
I said something
Alright,
about that
so-
too. I was like, man, Jay's the only one who caught on. Like, wait, this is too easy.
Yeah, I was like, this is way too simple. Just throw a heart in a dragon. What if it has a heart? Like, what if we're just jumping to conclusions here? What if it actually had a heart? Let's actually check. Holy shit! I was right. It has a heart. All right. Al, where's the heart? Like, you guys know where the heart is? Can
Yep.
you guys check and see when it beats and let me know when it beats? When you guys hear it beat, and I'll watch the heart and see when it beats as well. See if it's the same beating heart or if it's a different two different beating hearts.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try that.
So with that, I don't know if Atlas needs to roll anything, but to check to see if the beating heart are the exact same beating hearts. Or if I need to roll anything, I don't know. Let me know.
Like, do I need a perception check?
Does he need perception check? Do I need a perception check? Do we just need to communicate
Yeah, so, I would say
to the dragon? That's agreeable.
Yeah.
my headset 100% was not picking up my voice in anything except for OBS, so that sucks.
No.
Yeah,
Okay, so
so,
repeat what you said.
I would say, that you guys probably could just communicate that. I'm not gonna make you roll anything just to see if a heart's beating. Like,
Okay. So with us communicating, is this the exact same beating heart or is it two different beating hearts?
They are not in sync.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Hey, stab it!
Hey I might have been just saying some shit, but my shit seems to be more accurate all of a sudden. So if this not her heart, whose heart is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got to figure out now. Because the thing is, supposedly
Interrogation
when
time.
so
Yep, kinda.
supposedly when Sano touched, she felt pain. So the question is,
What if
this
we
ain't her
touch
heart.
that? What if we touch that heart and see if we hear
Okay,
any
if we
sounds?
touch the other heart, see who's in pain then.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, is there another heart, or you want to cut open the dragon and touch
Yeah,
its heart?
yes. That's the whole. The point is we're gonna take the heart that the dragon has, or the wyvern that has right now in her body, and then we basically see if we switch the hearts out and see
Okay.
what happens.
This
We're
just
not
to
gonna
kind of
kill her. Why do
no no
you
no
have
no 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 no
evidence
no no
of?
no 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 no. I know that because you have spare the dying. I just
No,
want
no,
to know
no.
how
Arya is
long do
being
we have before?
sarcastic. It's.
Oh, I was like, wait, I'm not. I'm trying to help.
No,
No, no, no, no.
Arya is just being sarcastic. That's all.
What I was asking though is for Sano is, do you know how long we have before we can't cast spare the dying and it isn't effective anymore? So then
Oh,
we know how long we could time ourselves so that just in case we need to, we can set a parameter. So I don't know,
it's
5 minutes
literally
before
it's
we
instantaneous.
no, but like
Mm,
how
true.
what's the expiration date for how long we can wait before spare the dying is no longer usable
But the thing is,
For the sake
I
of
or no
believe.
helping,
longer
for the sake of helping the plot along, I'll say for this one specific case that it'll work exactly how you need it to, just so that you can figure stuff out.
Yeah,
figure
okay.
out this
So yeah,
experiment. Okay.
literally it's a cantrip, so I was just gonna constantly keep doing it. And
All right.
a lot.
Well, are we? Is the heart currently being held by one of us, or is it still in the bowl beating?
It's still in the bowl beating.
All right. So I'm gonna look to the group and go. Okay. So before we do all this, because I'm pretty sure this is a very usable thing and very viable and probably gonna work. Let me just try one thing real quick. I'm gonna walk over to the bowl. I'm gonna look at the dragon and go. I'm sorry if this hurts, but bear with it for a second, like a second. I'm gonna quickly touch the heart and cast identify.
Yeah, so, it screams, obviously, but Identify tells you that that is indeed a human heart.
And then the magic cast on it. I also get to learn that.
Okay, this seems to be some sort of, like, blood magic ritual sort of thing. Um,
Okay,
looks...
that's all I really do learn is like the school of it kind of.
I'm not done. It looks like a homemade sort of spell by a very powerful sort of, like, sorceress type person.
Son of
Um...
a bitch! It's homebrew.
And um it seems like the whole point of the spell is to create both a living heart and a living body, but to put the soul into a third vessel as punishment.
Horcrux.
Basically, kind of, yeah.
Son of a bitch! A homebrew spell though. God damn it! It's a self-made spell. Damn it, homebrew. Alrighty. So I'm gonna look at the dragon and go. Apologies. Got information. That's a human heart.
Well, yeah, I'm human.
Well, technically, if you're not transforming back, you more likely got hit with a true polymorph spell, if not something of that similar ability. So that means right now you currently are a wyvern, or
No,
whatever
I'm a
you are.
human.
Then why are you in the shape of that?
She's speaking Draconic, by the way.
Oh, good. That's all I need to know then. I don't understand a word the fuck shit it's saying. I'm gonna look at it and go, yeah, so that's a human heart. So we gotta figure out whose heart that is now. Cause
Mine!
Hmm?
Whose heart is in the wyvern's body?
I don't know
Also,
then. Like,
Some other wyverns, probably.
so you're telling me there's two hearts that this wyvern has?
No, my guess is that the human heart is that there was a human and a wyvern, and some magicy person switched the hearts from the two and switched the souls. So now there's a wyvern going around in a human body and a human going around in this wyvern body now.
not completely correct, but that is very close. Just in
So
meta.
you're telling. What you're assuming is we now have to find a human that supposedly contains a wyvern.
Yes.
And two, or just one or two. That's not food, Dad. Whatever, fine, faster.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Spell magic or take her to the cleric to break curse. Well, even the cleric even help us though.
I mean, we can try.
Yeah. What's the worst they can say? No.
I mean,
Give me. I need your credit card number. Or I need your credit card number.
Hey, if you're gonna start sharing
Well,
that
you
information,
should
you are
technically
not
have it on your
muted.
phone. Move. Go.
Turok, you're not
Go
muted.
get your card. I need to go get your card.
Jay!
You're not gonna go do it. I'll do it for you.
Turok, you're not muted.
Oh, sorry. Be right back.
No problem. That's fine. We just didn't want you to give your credit card information away over the internet.
Yeah, so I guess we just bring the heart and the wyvern to like the nearest cleric in town.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, I think that's probably the safest option. Unless you want to do the surgery here and just do it ourselves.
I mean, as fun as that would be, I'm not entirely sure a wyvern friend would enjoy that.
It says that they're gonna be awake for it. Why would anybody want to be awake for that? We would act.
That's fair.
We just put them, magic to sleep, and it might not. It will still might be painful, but at least they're not like fully awake.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the pain afterwards.
Mm.
So the wyvern does understand like common though, correct?
Yes.
So okay, so I kind of just like talk to her, and I was kind of ask, did you just kind of like wake up like randomly, like this, or was this kind of like you saw this coming?
She's not really sure that she understands the question, but she tries to answer to the best of her ability anyway. And she says, that the details are kind of fuzzy, but she thinks she remembers the ritual happening that made her this way.
Do you know where the ritual was?
She's speaking in
Or
Draconic, you have no idea what she's saying.
well, I guess I just wait until I get translated, and then I'll say what I need to say. Oh, okay, then I just stay quiet. Okay.
You have your mask also.
Yes, but I don't want to use it right now. What if there's like a bigger wyvern that's like, this is the baby?
It is very small for a wyvern. It is possible that it could be a baby.
Okay, so if you're translating, then why did you have? Oh, I'm confused now. That then I guess we can't really continue. You're the
You're unionizing?
unionizing.
Unionizing?
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 Look, I know that the US doesn't believe in unions, but that doesn't mean you can mispronounce the word.
Unionizing is a word! And it's spelled exactly identical to unionizing.
No, that's got no.
Google it. Google it, I'm serious.
It's not a word.
Unionizing is word.
It's deionizing.
Unionized and unionized are both words. Yeah, and they are spelled identically. But anyway, that's a tangent. So, basically, REA says pay up.
Oh,
I don't.
here's like
It,
4 goals.
I'm not. I can just kill it. I'm not gonna give you.
Money.
I'm not gonna give you money over the fact that we're working together to get a bounty done. But that's my take on it.
Alright. So, you learn that the wyvern doesn't really remember uh, like the exact details of what happened, but it's very clear that some sort of ritual was performed on her. Um, and so from that point, she kind of like was sent off, and now they're trying to kill her by marking a bounty. Most likely. That last part is suspicion, though. And she adds that. She says the last part is suspicion. The details are fuzzy, but she does remember. For a melted crayon. The details are fuzzy, but she does say that she remembers that there was some sort of beast there and herself.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now we know there's a beast involved. It might be some type of sorcerer beast. Who knows? You can do magic like this.
Yeah, beast, like maybe the wyvern. Because her memories, she's remembering it as a human.
This is true.
Yes, but is this wyvern bigger than a? It's small, right? This wyvern.
She wouldn't know that.
Small for a wyvern.
I mean, she's small for a wyvern, but she wouldn't know if the beast that she saw is a wyvern.
Well, I'm saying like, how big was the beast? Like, can I ask how big was the beast? Like, if you can remember that, like, was it bigger than you?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. She doesn't know. She doesn't know how to answer that question because she's remembering from the perspective of a human, so that would be confusing. Because wyverns of any size are bigger than humans.
So this wyvern right here is bigger than us?
Yes, bigger than the average human, but smaller than the average wyvern.
Okay. I'm basically, if you guys want to bring us to the cleric, we can. I don't know what else to do.
I don't know. I would not consider her very smart at all. Well trained, but not very smart. Yeah, definitely housebroken.
We can.
Nope, no stinky lizard boy.
Yeah,
Well, that's upsetting.
that's okay.
That's an inside joke. I'll explain after this situation, but I don't want to spoil anything.
What happened? I came back to hear something about a certain lizard boy that I don't really want to remember.
Oh no, wrong lizard boy, different lizard boy. We're talking about
Okay,
something else.
okay. What'd I miss?
So they're asking her the details of what she remembers about how she became this way, and the details are kind of fuzzy. She doesn't remember them detail by detail. She remembers seeing some sort of beast. She doesn't know if that beast was the wyvern that she is now. She would not know to tell you like what size the wyvern was. She's pretty sure that it was some sort of like dark magic, black magic, blood magic rituals type thing. She doesn't know anything about that, but she's pretty sure that it was nefarious in nature because
Hold a
obviously.
second. So, she doesn't have any description of this creature that supposedly took it when it was human. Like nothing she remembers. No scales, no feeling, no grip, no nothing, no size comparison, nothing.
No, she never like touched it or anything. Uh, but they didn't really pry for more details about like the condition that she saw it in or anything like that. So, um,
Oh, okay then.
yeah.
But that wouldn't she just tell us she wouldn't remember? I'm assuming.
She's not very smart. If you don't ask, she's not gonna tell you.
Well, I don't know what to do here.
Just ask her what she remembers about
I
it.
did, and you told me she doesn't remember. So there's no more other questions to ask.
Well, I mean, she doesn't remember what size it is. That doesn't mean that you can't ask
But
other questions.
but my questions are just gonna retain to her remembering that moment. If she doesn't remember that moment from the first question I asked, I just don't see there's a point for me asking her anymore because I feel like I'm just gonna get the same exact answer.
That's fair.
That's just how I see it.
That's fair. All right. So, any other questions?
As long as she's still speaking Draconic, I have no clue what the hell
No,
she's
no,
saying.
no. You will know because we have a translator at all times.
Oh,
Yeah.
we grabbed the donkey?
No,
all right.
REA.
Oh, Ari is officially translating for us?
Yeah, after Atlas gave her him 4 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So whatever you guys want to do with the wyvern.
I was about to say is like, oh, we don't have a way to translate it, so we have no way to know if it's saying yes or no. So do we all agree to vote to kill the heart? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, she can't say no. Oh wow. That's all I'm gonna say, because if we have no way to understand what she's saying, oh well, it ain't gonna hurt me.
We can try to bring a cleric here, but other than that, we have no real.
I'm just trying to figure out now. Is she able to leave? Like, I understand she's left to get food, but is she able to leave the cave for a long period of time? Is she able to leave it alone and not have to worry about the heart?
Well,
Or-
here's another question: is the heart able to leave? Because it'll be certainly easier to move a heart than it will be to move a wyvern.
Yeah, well, no, most definitely.
True.
But if you can move in and out of this cave, then there's no reason for us to try to
But
bring
I
her.
mean, do you want to explain a wyvern or a heart in a bowl to the people who stop you?
Well,
Good point. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
but what did
Now
they?
that you put it that way,
So what did they know something about this wyvern or something? Like people,
well,
we have a bounty on it, so is
well,
it just that it was eating
that's the thing
livestock?
though. If we bring the wyvern and explain to people that it's not trying to hurt them, but instead it will more happily do like protect the town in exchange for the food, we could strike up a deal. But if we bring the bowl with the heart and they say, oh yeah, no, the dragon's tied to or the wyvern's tied to the heart, what's keeping them from just taking the heart and putting the wyvern under their control permanently?
Our job was to get rid of this wyvern, right?
Technically, I said take care of it. I never said kill it or to let it run away. They just said for
Just
it to
solve the
handle
problem, yeah.
it. Well,
Okay.
solve the problem. So
Well, someone
if
tell
we
her to
can,
stop eating the livestock. Done. I think that's
so
pretty.
simple, isn't it? I know, right? So simple, isn't it?
I feel like that's just the best solution. Because
But then
I
again,
don't want to
it
hurt
also
her.
has to eat. I know, but the thing is, it also has to eat. So,
Yes, but
what do you suggest then?
she moved. She finds a new feeding ground. Move.
You got? Do you know a place? Because I don't know if it knows a place.
I don't know. This world's about adventure. She can adventure. She's. What in that pool?
You could tell her that then. Like,
I don't know.
I'll,
Do you want to stay as a wyvern?
No.
Okay. So here's what you do. You go to the next city over and act.
that's for the marquise.
Yeah, and then you go talk to the person that's in charge over there.
And if they don't help you, a little bit of force always helps.
I'm not liable for anything you do.
Okay, REA, that's nice and all, but can you guarantee how much food she needs to eat? Yes, she was human, but right now she currently is in the body of a wyvern, a growing one at that. Can you guarantee her enough food?
Can you guarantee not like getting attacked if we have a wyvern with us?
Also, yeah, that too. Can you guarantee that people won't attack us, try to kidnap her, or any other stuff? Can you guarantee her protection?
I just want the best outcome for everybody here. We get our money, and she gets to live on as whatever she wants.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't mind taking them if we can handle it. But if we can't handle it,
I know
the situation,
we already lost a cleric. We can't lose another person.
we lost more than a clerk.
I cry a little bit.
I can hunt for myself. I mean, I've been. It's gross, but I have been.
But can you not hunt here though?
Well, you have to
have
understand.
no
You
idea what
say,
she's saying.
well,
I don't okay, real talk. I don't understand that. If REA is translating, do I have to just keep talking to REA? What's going on?
yeah, like, how are we doing this translation thing? Because like, if translating, then is REA translating word for word, or is she only translating some things that she wants to translate? And are we understanding everything, or what? Because like,
Yeah,
that,
maybe we should establish that now before we continue on with this dialogue.
that's what I always kind of hope for, but no one ever establishes that. So yeah, the question here is, are you translating word for word everything the dragon is saying for us, or you only translating some things? Like, what are we getting here?
Yes.
No, I understand you're translating,
Right,
but how are you translating?
Right, like are
you
you translating everything or only the
Yeah.
important, or what you deem important?
We understand you're translating.
Okay,
Actively important stuff.
so do you deem what she just said important?
Alright, you're really not helping us here. You're really.
Okay, so what she just said is deemed important, which means it was translated, so now you know she's willing to hunt for herself.
Okay. can you hunt somewhere else, or can you relocate without any problem? I don't mind assisting you relocate.
And the other thing is, what do you consider hunting? Because if you hunted the livestock here, then you just technically for you that's hunting. For them, you just stole livestock. So your hunting is to them stealing. So you I don't know what you mean by hunting.
So all of a
I just
sudden, all of a sudden, the
oh,
wyvern kind of shrinks and just kind of like looks really like scared and intimidated. Literally starts to shiver. I don't know anything about this place. I was just I was just brought here, and then that happened to me, and now I'm here, and all of I don't I don't know where I would go.
And now we're back to square one.
yeah. Whatever you want to do with the wyvern, that's your choice. I don't know what to do here.
Alright, if you want to take care of the wyvern, take care of it. Like I said before, if you take ownership of it, make sure you can take care of it. The wyvern's free to do whatever it wants. It's its own thing. I'm only here to take care of the mission or the bounty, which is basically the village people are having an issue with you for taking their food or their livestock. I don't know what you want to hunt. You can hunt whatever you want. All I'm asking is
Just move.
please don't attack the town or the people. If you do, more likely we're going to have to come back and hunt you, or they'll make other people hunt you. If you need a place to go, like I said, talk to REA. There's that person there who can talk to you. Uh, I'm gonna go collect this bounty. I've done what I had to come do. If you don't, like I say, if you don't take into what we said into account and you want to keep terrorizing the town, then don't blame me if people come seeking your life. I did what I gotta do. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm going back to town.
Guess we're going back to town. Atlas, what do you think?
So,
Um,
in response to Arya's question, just really quickly, the wyvern responds, "The queen."
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just finding this out right now. Your stepmother supposedly is a queen.
Yes.
How can you remember that, but not simple information?
So from my understanding, you remember that, but you don't remember what took you.
Well, I remember who I was before this happened to me.
No, I figured that part out. What's hard for me to figure out is how you don't remember what happened to you unless you got knocked out before anything happened. You should have saw something, heard something, tasted something. Everything before you officially got blacked out. So any of that information would be helpful. But if you don't remember any of that, then it's just like
And
we got nothing.
See,
it's
okay.
not that I don't remember any of it. It's just it's bits and pieces, and I don't know if I can put
It,
them
it,
together.
it's still better than nothing. Like
You wouldn't know that because we don't know if RA translated it or you said it right there. Or you said it right there. My bad.
oh, okay, never mind then. Okay, so I have no clue who the hell this is. That's good to know. The uh, uh, so
All
Let's
right,
just head
so
back to town.
so REA tells you guys this information.
oh, now you told. Okay.
Go ahead.
Um, so then I just proceed with my usual question. Then what I said earlier.
I'm sorry, I forgot the question. Do you mind repeating for me?
What do you remember?
Well, I remember that there were people in cloaks, and there were lots of torches, and everything smelled like blood. And my stepmother was there, and these people sliced something, maybe their hands, and blood went into a bowl, and some other things. There was this animal there, maybe beast, something. It was making lots of noise and rattling something metal, maybe a chain, maybe bars. And I don't know what kind of beast it was, but it was making these terrible sounds. I had never heard anything like it in my life. Not a bear, but maybe just as mean as one.
Agreed, Alice. Assuming you translate this
REA just said
to
yes.
us, yeah, word for word. Um, I'm gonna look at the wyvern and go, or the person and go, okay, so at least we know understand that what the ritual is, so we can start looking into trying to figure out what kind of ritual it is and narrow it down from there to maybe even figuring out what cult your mother, your stepmother, or whoever it was did to you. Maybe we figure out what god, cult, whatever it comes from and narrows it down the search. Maybe you find out who the person who put the hit on you.
Oh, I can tell you
So,
that. It was definitely my stepmother.
oh, there's a lot of fingers to point. Only one truth.
I can say
So,
for certainty
once
that it was
again,
my stepmother. She's wanted me gone since I was a child. It's disgusting.
How
trust
come you
me,
didn't say this in the beginning?
I did.
trust me, we all have pasts that we're not fond of. But anyway, for the most part, uh,
To be
if
fair,
you
she did say it was
know
her
of
stepmother.
if you know or have a place you can go to that's not this place, and or if you want to stay here and strike a deal with the townspeople for protection and food and whatever, then
Just go back to your dad.
yeah, whatever. I would suggest you not to stay here, or they may send someone to actually come for your life. With that heart thing, if you can take it, if you can't, I don't know. See if the one who wants to assist you will assist you. Like I said, I'm just here to take care of everything. If you need my assistance, you're more than welcome to hire me. I'm a mercenary and a merchant, so I do business. I just finished my business here by relaying this information. It's up to you to do how you wish. I'm just a messenger. REA, you can strike a deal with this wyvern or person if you wish to. Uh, Atlas Sano, you guys are free to do what you guys want now. I'm gonna go back and collect this bounty and get some food because I haven't eaten, and it's how late is it? As I'm gonna kind of try to look out the entrance of the cave to try to get like just a guess of how bright it is outside.
It's 1 p.m.
It's what?
1 p.m.
That guy's like, wow, so rough estimate, pretty late in it's early afternoonish, just high sun. So yeah, I haven't eaten for a while. A lot of sun right now, pretty much noon. I'm hungry. He's gonna cast charm person on the wyvern. Oh no. It misses. It hit Atlas.
Please, no. That would be a bad moment.
Atlas falls for REA. You are infatuated by REA.
They got me hungry. That's supposed to be an equals. Yeah, so would that be possible?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Like, while that whole commotion's going on, like, do I have to like roll like stealth or anything like that?
Well, I mean, no.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely want to do that because this story sounds like more sus than anything I've ever heard you like told us so far.
Okay, well, yeah, so as far as what everyone else is aware of, the Wyvern just falls over dead.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Sano has an
Do
unseen
we see a
servant,
missing
which
heart?
means REA was watching people, that, could be seen, while meanwhile there was a spell that was cast that could not be seen, and it stabbed the heart in the bowl.
Okay, bounty over. Let's get our money.
Can I skin the wyvern at all? Because if
Yeah.
does it at least stay as a wyvern? Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I guess roll to hit.
Right. Whoever said collect the bounty, or whoever said skin the wyvern?
Jesus, here we go.
Uh-oh. You know what? Why the bother asking? I know it's me. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
So
Okay.
I'm assuming we're just attacking each other now
I'm
for
assuming
doing
just me being attacked. That is
for
my assumption.
for doing the mission that we all agreed to.
Oh.
Oh,
And I'm like, not gonna lie, like I don't want to like talk about stuff like that, please. It's a very triggering topic for me.
Sorry.
Oh, who was that hitting? Was it
I'm gonna go with
was
it's
was
me.
it was it you, Alice?
I'm presuming it's me.
I'm just trying to get the bounty done, man. I just want one. Oh, you're hitting me? Okay. Um, 12 damage. Yeah, it's my AC 17. I guess as a reaction, when I get damage and I see you, I'll point my finger at you, kind of annoyed that you attacked me, and you need to make a dex save of 14. Okay, are you upset like out of game here, or are you just upset in game? I don't know. I can't tell. Because if you're actually upset out of game, then I'm just playing my character. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so
What'd
with
you do,
that,
Sana? What'd you do? I'm sorry, I
I
missed out a
I,
bit.
I killed the wyvern.
Oh, did you? You killed the wyvern, or you stabbed the heart?
stabbed the heart and it killed the Wyvern.
I stabbed the heart. I stabbed the heart in the bowl.
Okay, and then that killed
So
the wyvern.
you take 6 fire damage. in retaliation of you attacking me, as I'm kind
Oh,
of annoyed.
so
REA is attacking me.
just to clarify, you decided to say fuck it, stab the heart in the bowl. Wyvern died. Arya got mad.
I didn't. So in Sano's mind here, he's looking at all what the Wyvern has said, saying that she doesn't remember, but then all of a sudden
Remembering
before,
everything.
so that kind of gave him the instinctive that he doesn't trust it. So he just
Okay.
took the position into his own hand and stabbed the heart in the bowl.
No.
With
It's
specifically,
understandable. I'm just saying, like you said,
specifically with an
like
unseen
at the
servant.
point. Like I
Yeah,
said,
with
at
an
this
unseen
point,
servant, so none of my hands were touching the heart.
Sano said, "Screw it." It stabbed the heart. Heart's dead. Wyvern dies. Arya assumes then that it was you and just automatically attacks you.
But I'm not doing it like out of meta. I don't know who this NPC.
Well,
I don't.
no. Because the thing is, what I'm trying to figure out, and
Okay,
I don't
I
know,
guess.
was he mad?
Yeah, I don't get it. I
No.
just
Out of game, did he mad or did he just? I'm hoping I didn't piss him off. I'm just trying to figure out some things right now.
I
Uh,
accepted there was consequences, but realistically,
ju-
what
does
consequences are gonna be though? Like
no.
think about it. We're in a cave. Nobody knows where we're at.
I'm trying to figure out. Were we in a direction to see the unseen servant technically, or like see the mirage of it stab the heart or whatever, pick up the knife? Because
I apologize. I guess me playing my character ruins it, man.
I I thought we were.
I don't know. I just think of more the most logical reason behind my actions.
I mean,
I do apologize to Arya, but I'm trying to figure out some stuff right now too, because at least my knowledge of D&D, unseen servant, hence its name, unseen.
Yeah. Yes. Basically.
So it wouldn't see, we wouldn't be able to see it stab the heart.
Yeah.
We would
It's
all of a
invisible,
sudden see the
mindless, shapeless.
wyvern. All we would see is the wyvern scream in pain, fall dead, and that's all. And if we turn back and look at the heart, we would see a knife in the bowl of the heart, but we wouldn't know what killed it unless someone had
I didn't. Always.
true,
Sorry.
unless someone actually had true sight to see the servant that was unseen. So I'm trying to figure out right now, and
All
then
I
I
know is that
feel
I did what I thought was right.
You
I know there was gonna be consequences, but at the end of the day, think about how long this is. We're in a cave
no
with a wyvern,
for
nobody else
for
around.
for me.
wait.
I'm
You
sorry,
and I
but for me,
discussed this. I gave you permission to do it, so you accepted the consequences of however this affects the campaign.
yeah.
I'm not
That,
mad that this happened. I'm a little disappointed because she's a very interesting character, but I, I'm not
You
mad
gotta
that
make
this.
your. You should have made her a little more interesting. I'm sorry,
mm,
I'm not
rambling.
mad that this happened. Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure because like I'm not trying to like ruin your
I'm
like
I'm upset that
we're not
REA
trying
is
to.
upset because I understand where he's coming from, but I am not mad that this happened. This does affect the campaign though. This is one of those choices that will affect you guys later on. There are going to be some things that you will and won't have access to now, or things that are going to happen because of this, yada yada, so on and so forth.
That's absolutely fine. That's D&D in general, and that's just choices in D&D.
Right.
The thing is, I'm just more worried about is hopefully we didn't ruin anything by just because certain things didn't go a certain way for certain people, because we've already had certain players leave and complain about these things. So
I'm trying to work together as a group. You're being very unreasonable with me, saying you don't know if you are translating or if you're not, knowing that I don't speak this language, knowing most of us don't speak this language.
I'm
It
I'm
just
I'm
kind of,
I'm
I don't know.
I don't. Lyric, you might have to start enforcing for the players at least to like state when we're relaying information to people, because people don't state that they're relaying information. People do not state like saying, "Oh, after this conversation, I turn to the group and tell them exactly what happened." No one says that except